Oh, okay. That was really funny because, you know, I'm not wearing my glasses right now, so I can't really see anything that's on the small screen. Sorry, but I'm also not wearing my contact lenses. So I just started my filming and I was like, there's no tiny red dot that I can kind of tell is there. So, you know, good thing I stopped myself there. All right, anyway. Hi guys, it's Rike here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rike and I review a lot of activewear, but sometimes also swimwear. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you should just keep watching. Because today I have another swimwear review. I know summer is coming to an end, but I guess depending on where you are on the globe, maybe it's not coming to an end. Maybe summer is only starting for you. Maybe spring is coming. I don't know. But of course, for most of us, or for most, is it most of us? I don't actually know. I would assume the majority of people lives on the northern hemisphere. Yeah. Anyway, but for many of us, the summer is coming to an end. But so the brand I'm reviewing today is from the southern hemisphere, from Australia. It is Moana Bikini. I have reviewed them once before because I got some mystery bikini boxes. I love mystery boxes, so I really had to get that. And I'm just gonna link that review up here. And yeah, I don't know. I really thought they had like super fun prints, unique pieces. So I've been following their Instagram and they had like this one piece that I've been interested in, but it was only like, it wasn't available in my size anymore, just in white and whatever. So I was like waiting. And then in their new Sunny Side Up collection, see, I got this little cute card here. You can see it. That's like one of the prints in that Sunny Side Up collection. That one piece came back. So I was like, this is my moment to order. And also in that mystery box review, I only had like low coverage bottoms, but they also do have like a nice high-waisted pair of bottoms. Still a little cheeky, but high-waisted. And I was like, I want to try those too, but I waited until that one piece came so I could order a little bit more. And this is what we have today. We have a little bit of a swim haul, but also a little bit of a story here. I am sorry if you just want to skip to the try-on parts. You go ahead. There's timestamps down below. You can find it, but I need to tell you the story. So I ordered a bunch of stuff because, you know, over like, it's not cheap swimwear. I will say that it's not cheap, but it is unique. Like it's a small women-owned brand. It's, you know, so I'm happy to support that. But yeah, so I ordered a bunch of stuff and I got free express shipping, which I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. So it should get here within the week and not with the normal Australian post, which would take 2 to 3 weeks. Great. But you know what? The express shipping is with FedEx. I don't know how it is in your country, but for me in Sweden with FedEx, you either are home when they deliver it and they will tell you after you leave the house to go to work, and you're better here to sign it, or you can go to the airport to pick up your package, or you never get it. You know, so I was like, what is going on? There's no pickup point. I can't just easily reschedule the delivery online. I really had to email people. I had to chat with people. The calling didn't work. It was just a robot lady. So like, you know, so anyway, FedEx already was not a good sign. So the first time around, the package, they attempted to deliver it. You know, I didn't know I had to be here to sign it. So I let the people in because I can do that with my phone. And like opened the door of the apartment building. Great. No package. So I'm like, okay. And then just said, oh, delivery delayed now. So they didn't even say try to deliver it. It just said, okay, it's delayed now. And I'm like, okay, what does this mean? So I waited. And I'm like, okay, does this mean the package is lost? Are you going to attempt another delivery? Like what's going on? And at some point I was like, okay, hello. So what is going on? Oh, sorry. We sent the package back now because the last day to reschedule delivery was yesterday. And I'm like, have you thought about contacting me and telling me? So then I emailed the Moana people and I was like, can you just send it back to me when they send it? Because FedEx is being a bit, like you know, they're being annoying. See, I caught myself from cursing. And they were like, oh, we're so sorry, of course. And then, you know, came here. Same thing, of course. I had left the house already when they were like, oh, it's out for delivery. And I'm like, okay, great. Now I'm at work, so not going to happen. And then I emailed them. I was like, okay, please schedule the delivery. But you need to be home. But like, I remember the last time they were like, oh, you have options. We can just drop it off in front of your apartment door. If that's okay for you, you could be home to sign it or pick it up from the airport. And yes, like, okay, but there is an option to not be home and you just leave it there. And then I got to talk to another person. She's like, oh yeah, absolutely. We can do that. And then finally this package got delivered to me. And then I was like, yes, oh my God. And then I opened this package and the top was in the wrong size. The bottoms were the wrong print. And I'm like, oh my God, Oh my God. So I contact the customer service again. They were like, oh, we're so sorry. Of course, the bottoms in the right print that I wanted is not available at my size anymore. So I have a different size than that now because it just arrived. FedEx just came by. I had rescheduled the delivery again. Had to chat with someone to do that and was waiting patiently at home. But yeah, I still have not received the right size off the top. I don't know if they sent 2 different packages. I cannot track it because it's like they just update. It's not like a new order they placed for me. They just updated the tracking number for this, so I'll have to email them again. But you know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with waiting to film this video. We're just doing it. The top also fits fine. There's adjustability, you know, whatever. But yeah, this is the story. I mean, if I could have opted out of express shipping, or if I can, I think next time I'll just opt out of it because no thank you. I'd rather deal with a Swedish snail post than with FedEx. If I'm not home, I can go to the airport or just try to get someone and re-deliver it or whatever. Oh my God. Yep. No, I cannot recommend. But it's not Moana Bikini's fault. They were actually really, really nice and really responsive, trying to solve my issues very fast. They resent it, right? It's all good. I have no issues with Moana Bikini, other than that they, you know, got 2 out of my 3 items wrong in my package. So maybe a little bit, but you know, that's okay. Anyway, let's get into this video. I'm just quickly going to show you the pieces that I also, or like not the bikini pieces, but the accessories that came with the order. I just have to grab that back from over there because I'm already using it. Give me a second. All right, here we have a nice big bag that I'm currently using for some photo booth props. So yeah, I think it was like if you place an order above this value, you get this little tote bag. So it's very big. You can use it as a beach bag. It has a nice turtle logo on there, and it also has a tiny like extra pocket in here with a zipper for like your valuables. So that's actually quite handy. I'm not sure if the zipper works, but you know it works. Okay, it just looked a little weird, but here we go with the zipper. So all is well, and you can put your valuables in there, and it does fit a lot of stuff. This is all the photo booth props I used for the photo booth I had at my party to celebrate me defending my PhD. So yeah, that's a nice big bag here. Also feels quite sturdy. And then I also did get one of their what do they call it? A sea blanket. Yeah, so they have those in like different prints, and people apparently love these a lot. And this one was like half off as well, and I figured, you know, because this looked like a really, really big beach towel basically, and I'm like, okay, I don't have really big ones, and we have a little bit like of, you know, this here as well. I should probably just unpack that so I can show you. Unroll it, I guess. And yeah, looks nice and big. And then you also do have a different, yeah, so it's this print. I don't think they have this as a bikini, but they had like other prints that they had as a bikini. And you can also wash this and iron it. Yeah, there's a little tack in there. But yeah, I thought this could be nice. And it's not that expensive if you get it half off. I mean, obviously, you know, it still costs some money. So if you don't need it, don't get it. But I'm just saying, that was nice. Yeah, and I also already showed you this paper thing. I also got a nice little lollipop with this. Who knows, maybe I'll eat it soon. Sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of extra sugar. But let's get into the pieces. So, like I said, there was a little bit of a drama. We'll start with the top though, and then to the bottom. Or I have 2 pairs of bottoms now because of course I get to keep the other ones because they don't want me to ship them back. And then we also do have the one piece that I talked about, right? And we do have the Cali Marlin top first. So what they do is they usually name the pieces individually. So this is the Marlin top, but in the Cali print. So I've been eyeing this Marlin top for a while because it looks really good on the small chested models they have on there. They also do have, they celebrate all kinds of body types. So they do have a variety of body types you can choose from for each piece, so you can see how the piece fits on different body types, which I think is super nice. And yeah, so this one I felt like looked really, really good on small chested ladies, also on the bigger chested ladies, of course, but I felt like this could be really good for my small chest. And I like this print with the little turtles, and this is also reversible. So on the other side, you do have this kind of checkered flower, orange, pink situation. Honestly, I really prefer the turtle side. There was also another print I liked that had this set with the high-rise bottoms as a matching set. But I ultimately decided for this one. Yeah, exactly. So, and I meant to get this one in a size small because I have a smaller chest. I usually have a size small up top, but they sent me a medium. But like I said, there's a lot of adjustability. I already tried it on. It does work. It would have been interesting to see the small compared to that. But like I said, I'm not waiting any longer to see if they're sending me this. I'm going to message them and be like, so is this in a separate package? Did you forget? Like, what's going on? But, you know, it's fine. I will survive. But yeah, so we don't have removable cup pads in this here. There's also no space for them, but we have a double lined fabric. We have this cute little pattern on there. So, you know, probably not 100% nipple coverage, but the pattern is going to be distracting from, and it's all good. We do have straps, they're elastic. And then, like I said, here in the back, you have a bit of adjustability with that tie here that also, like, you know, kind of shortens the straps a little, makes this a little bit tighter or wider. So ultimately, you have a lot of adjustability, and we do have a nice deep V here as well. But yeah, I thought this top looked really cute, like the shape of it. I really like that, so I really wanted to try it. And I will, of course, show you both sides. Let's see it on. All right, here we have this Cali Marlin top now in a size medium. I think it's fine, but like I feel like the small would have maybe had a little bit less space between the two different bikini top parts, basically. It kind of looks a little bit like a triangle bikini top, but like you have the pieces a bit more connected. It's a little bit more secure, and we have still good coverage. There's no removable cup pads, but we do have a double line fabric, and there's a pattern on it. So usually then it's harder to see the nippage. We have spaghetti straps here, and you also do just have like a seam underneath here to kind of like keep your boobs a little bit in check. Like, I think it's a super flattering top for a smaller chest. I would have preferred the smaller size, I think, but we have it very adjustable here in the back with all the straps, as you can see, so you can kind of tighten this a little bit more, and this also tightens the top strap here and also makes this a little bit more tight under the chest, basically. So not so bad. We do have our little turtle print on one side, and then we have the other print here as well, which I'm going to show you in just a little bit. But overall, I think this is a really, really nice top for smaller chests, which is what I anticipated it would be. I feel like super nice and secure. Obviously, support-wise, you know, light support, but I'm not afraid of falling out or anything. And I think it's cute. I did like the turtle print, you know, it has a lot of colors in it, so you could also theoretically mix and match it with like a different colored bottom, just like like a solid color, basically. You can also pair it with like some black and white different print if you want it. The other print of the side is a little too wild, I think, to pair it with, but we will see the full matching set in just a little bit. And I will, also, of course, also show you the other side, like I said. But otherwise, definitely my favorite top of the ones I've tried from Moana Bikini so far. For bigger chests, I think it would still look cute, but definitely you have less coverage, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, for smaller chested ladies, I would highly recommend to try this out. I also think it's super cute how it looks in the back with the straps and everything, so I'm not mad about it. But let's see the other side. All right, onto the top on the other side now. Here it's definitely a little bit more obvious when you flip it because you have the turtle strap color here. You can see it poking out a little bit, and then when you look at the straps in the back, it's also the turtle strap color. So you definitely do have a little bit more of a color like blocking in that sense, basically, because the straps are that other color scheme and that other print. But if you don't mind that, you can definitely like flip it over and still have the same fit, the same idea, you know, it's still adjustable with the strap in the back, so nothing changes about the fit. It's just you have a different color here. But yeah, also cute. I prefer the turtles, but it's still cute. All right, next up we have the bottoms that were a little dramatic. So they are both of the bottoms they sent me were the Rise Above bottoms. What I wanted was the matching pattern for the top that we just saw. So these are the current Rise Above bottoms that they just now sent me again, where we have the turtle print on one side and the checkered pink orange print on the other. But what they actually initially sent me was this one, which is the what is it called? Let me just quickly check. The Slap Rise Above bottom. And don't get me wrong, I like this little cockatoo, whatever, cockatoo? I don't know what this bird is called. This little pink birdie print. on that side, but I really wanted a matching set, and I did not think that this works with this, you know. Of course, the other side has, you know, a little bit more of a like neutral print, but again, I wanted a matching set, so I was like, this is not what I ordered. Like, yes, I will probably wear this with like a nice like matching bikini top. Like, I mean, you can choose from the colors in there to make it match, right? And so yeah, these are the slap rise above bottoms in a size medium. So they're high-waisted and they're a little cheeky and they're definitely reversible. And then these ones are the current rise above ones, not with that print that I wanted, but they didn't have the size medium anymore, only size small or large. So I know that this one fits really nicely, but like there's a little bit of cutting in places because, you know, I am not very solid. Most people aren't very solid, so there's a little bit like of, you know, things around my hips where things can cut in a little bit. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just try the large because the small is not going to work at all. But I did want a matching set, so also exciting. I can show you 2 different sizes now, you know. But yeah, overall, otherwise they are the same thing, I believe. Or are they not? No. They have some different seams, but they're still called the rise above bottoms. So see, confusing, but we have some more seams on this one. Do you see it? More seams here and here as well that we actually do not have also on the other print that we do not have on these ones. Interesting, but I think otherwise they are the same, like the same cut, the same style. So now I feel like I need to check if this is really like the same thing then. It feels weird, right? But it says it's a rise above bottom and the other ones are also definitely rise above bottom. So yeah. Maybe they've like adjusted. Anyway, I can tell you about the sizing and we will just compare the different fits and everything. So here, this is the size comparison between a size medium and a size large. I mean, this is kind of what I would expect, I think. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited to have the matching set finally after waiting for a few weeks. Well, not, it actually didn't take that long. I think I got it last week. Yes, so maybe this was a week now. But yeah. Size medium, size large. I will show you both sides. We can mix and match a little bit. And yeah, I'm just excited to try a high-waisted bikini bottom from Moana. Let's see it on. All right, here we have the rise above bottom. So this fun bird print. And you saw the black and white already when I talked about the top. This is my preferred side. I do not like black and white prints too much. So I definitely prefer the pattern here, but I'm not sure if it works with the turtle top here. And maybe that's a little bit too much going on, but I definitely do like the pattern down here. So I feel like it would have been nice to, you know, have that as a matching set as well. I actually was considering it, but yeah, no. I mean, the pieces aren't too cheap, but now we'll try to find like a top with a color that kind of matches the bottoms here. But let's not talk about this print too much. Let's talk about how these fit. So this is a size medium. I'm perfectly happy with a size medium here. This is the first time I've tried the rise above bottoms from Moana Bikini. So before that, I tried some of their more skimpy bottoms. And this one is a little skimpy still, so it's very cheeky in the back. But I do like how we have a super nice high-rise fit here. You get nice coverage here in the front as well in your crotch area. Like I said, it's high rise. It doesn't cover my bikini, exactly, my belly button fully, but I also have a quite long torso. We do have still kind of a high leg cut here, but you still have quite a wide patch of fabric. I get a little bit of cutting in here just on top of my thighs, but this, because I'm a little squishy there, and that's fine. Otherwise, it fits really nicely up top here. There's still like maybe a tad of extra space around there, which I'm not too mad about. And, just think it's super flattering. I really, really like it. So if you're a little bit more like, oh, I want a little bit more coverage, but I still want it in the front, but I still want it a little cheeky, then you could definitely try these out. I think these are my favorite Moana Bikini bottoms that I've tried so far as well, just because this is kind of like the style I like to go for. Just a little bit more of coverage here for my belly, a little bit more high-waisted. I think that always looks flattering. And then cheeky, because my butt eats the bottoms anyway, so might as well just go for cheeky already. Of course, since this is kind of like printed on, like with different prints on both sides, like sometimes maybe things will fold over. That happens to me sometimes. And then you will be able to see the other print underneath. But you know what? It's still a fun print, so it's not a problem. And overall, I really, really like these. So yeah, I would say if you're in between sizes, which I usually am for leggings, go with a bigger size for sure. And yeah, I just think it's cute. It's flattering. It's cheeky. and they have very fun, like really, really fun prints. But I'm excited to also see the actual bottoms that I'm meant to order. Like I said, they're gonna be, you know, like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that works, how that looks in a set, but I'm excited to try the actual print to go with this, because like I said, this looks a little bit wild now. And also, like, yes, they're both colorful, but they're kind of different color families. So yeah, but that's okay. All right, finally we have the full matching turtle set. And these bottoms are a size large, so I definitely have a little bit of extra space up here. It's not so much that I feel like that I'm scared of them falling down on me or anything, but definitely would have preferred the medium just for the compression and the fit overall, because like depending on how I stand, like you can definitely tell that there's a little bit of extra space, but better than the small. The small would have not worked at all, and I do like to have this matching set here. Now on these bottoms, we do have extra seams. I don't really know why. I don't think they do anything. They're just there. You also have them in the back here. Yeah, I don't know. I could have done without them as well. We do have a high waist again and a little bit of, you know, wider fit here on the side, but you still get your high leg cut here. Still get nice coverage here on the sides as well in your crotch area. And you still get the cheeky bottoms here. And again, you know, if it folds over a little bit, you might be able to see the other print a little bit, but that's just how it goes. And overall, you know, they're a little bigger than the size medium, but like the difference is not massive, right? So if you're unsure, I guess you could also size up in general. But I feel like I definitely would have preferred, for my waist size here, would have preferred the medium. But that is okay. I like the set. It's just super cute. I feel nice and secure with the top, and then, you know, the bottoms, you just have like a little bit of coverage here in the front, and then just a little bit more of a cheeky bottom. Cute, cute, cute. Let's see the other side. All right, here we have the other side of the bottoms now, matching with the other side of the top. I feel like you can definitely see the other pattern a little bit more than you could see this pattern underneath when I was wearing it on the other side. I also do prefer the turtle pattern, so that's fine for me. But of course, I mean, the fit does not change even if you flip it over. You know, it's still cute. Still the high waist, it's still a little cheeky, and still gives you, like, it just gives you like another option to wear a different print. So like, I think the advertiser always is like a 2-to-1 because you get 2 prints for one, or 2 styles for one. I personally could do without that if the same print was inside and outside, because then when it folds over, like it's like not as obvious. And I mean, I do have a clear preference for the print here, but I know that some people, you know, really like that, and I think it's a cool idea. But of course you just have to, you know, make some sacrifices then with like things, you know, poking out a little bit, and yeah. And since it's also like 2 very, very different prints and colors, it's going to be a little bit more obvious, but that's fine. Yeah, I definitely prefer the other print, but this one is also cute. I think it's a nice color and match, like it's good, you know, works well with my skin tone, but yeah, definitely prefer the other side. All right. On to the one piece, which is why I placed this order, right? That's what I said. And so I've tried Zaful swimwear once. I'm gonna link the video up here. And there was this really, really high leg cut, like it wasn't a bikini one piece, but it only had one shoulder strap. And I thought it looked so flattering, but it's with the one shoulder strap, it was really not secure on the other side where there wasn't a strap. So I was like, okay, no, it's not really something I can wear out. But then Moana Bikini has this really high leg cut one piece. And I was like, okay, you know what? I want to try this. I also do like the print. It's cute. It's again reversible, but I think I prefer this side of the print. And I know this looks very confusing, but basically, you know, this just comes up in the back, and then you tie it around your waist, and this is the front part. It is very revealing, also up top, but it is also very high leg cut, you know, because the only thing that's kind of, you know, separating or like cutting off the leg at some point is that little strap here. I'm a little nervous about this because I do have a longer torso, and one pieces do not always fit me, and they do not have different length options. So I once tried swimwear where they had like a tall option and a regular option. The tall option was so much better, but they do not have that here. So I'm a little nervous, but I had to try. I was like, this is so cute. We have no removable cup pads here. And then we have like this crisscross straps, very, very deep V, you know, thin straps in the back. You can also tie this here. And then it is, of course, reversible. So you have this little like wild animal print, kind of darker print on this side. But like I said, I think I definitely do prefer this little pink flower situation. But yeah, this one is definitely a sexy piece. Not too much for water activities, I would say. More for just lounging around, looking cute. Yeah. But I'm excited and a little scared. Let's see it on. All right, if it's coverage you're interested in, then this is definitely not your thing. I love this print. I wish they had a tall, long torso version of this, because I'm definitely like feeling like this is pulling a little low and whatever, you know, but it is definitely a look. Look at how high leg cut this is. Like there's basically just leg. But I also wish like that this part came up a little bit higher. Like I just would have preferred this to be a little bit higher and just give me a little bit more. Let me see if I can adjust a little bit more. But like just, you know, not pull as much. So definitely tall torso, long torso version would have been nice of this one. But that's okay. We got this now. This is not a piece for a lot of activity. So like I think if you're just, you know, planning on just lounging like this, and you're, you know, oops, sorry. Now I hit my backdrop. But yeah, if you're just lounging and you're just, you know, tanning or just, I don't know, reading and just relaxing, this could be it for you, and you just want to look a little sexy. Because if there's one thing, it's definitely a little sexy. I like how much coverage you still get in this area here. So it's not like too little coverage there. And then yeah, you just have this little strap that you can tie here around your waist, and you have like really, really low coverage in the back here. And then you have this very, very low V moment here. So it's just really this bit covering the nips, and we have a little crisscross moment here as well. Some people complained about that because for the tanning, that's not good. And I get it, you know, it's a little, I mean, I think it looks cute, but like definitely if you wear this for tanning, then I mean, you're gonna have an interesting tan. And then we have just thin straps, and you can tie them in the back here as well. But yeah, really wish this came up a little bit higher. Just have a tall torso version. This is a size medium. And you know, like I'm otherwise happy with the size. It's just, I mean, there's also so much adjustability, right? But like, it's just, it would have been nice for this to be a little bit, coming up a little bit higher. Because the lower this comes, the less coverage you get for your nips. And if you're a tall person, you have a long torso, then you just miss out on the coverage that you might get further down below because it sits so low on you, and your boobs maybe are not down here, they're rather up here. So yeah. And they also, my boobs definitely get squished down a little bit. So yeah, it would have been nice to have more of a tall, like a different length options for this one. Cause I really do like the idea of this, but I feel like I might be a little too tall for it, or not too tall, but like just have a long torso, which is unfortunate because, you know, this is exactly what I wanted. With this like super high leg cut. If this is not your thing, this is also like good, you know, it's also fine. I showed you the more coverage option with the nice high-waisted bikini bottoms. But yeah, I don't know. Ever since I had this one's, what was it called? The one Zaffle piece, I was just like on the lookout for something like this, and definitely like very, very low coverage here in the back as well, which I don't mind too much, but like, yeah, I just would have liked a little bit more up here. Just, you know, just have this come a little bit higher. But also this one is reversible. So this is clearly the main side, or because we have the straps in this print. And I also, as I mentioned, really do like this print, but we do have the other side here, and I'm going to show that to you as well. Not my favorite. I think I really prefer this one, but let's just see it on. All right, now we have the other side here. And like I said, you can definitely see that there is, you know, you can see the other print through. So I would say the other side is definitely the main one, but of course, otherwise, same fit as before, and you know, same issue with it not being long enough, because that doesn't get solved by switching it over. Still cute. I know some people actually preferred the side, surprise, like they were also surprised by themselves that they did. And I feel like I would have preferred a different print on the side, because this is definitely something I wouldn't reach for. I also don't think it flatters my skin tone too much, but the other side is cute enough. And yeah, definitely very slinky, very, very exposing piece. And unfortunately, I would say if you have a longer torso, I probably wouldn't recommend it. So yeah, short girlies, this is for you. And yeah, I like it. I mean, I think it's nice, but I just need it a little bit longer. All right, it's conclusion time. Well, I'm at least happy to finally be able to film this video after all the troubles. And like, I really wish there was a tall option of this, but it still looks cute. Like, I think it is so flattering with like the super high leg cut, like so good. I also really do like the high-waisted bottoms. I hope I can get good wear out of both of them. I think I would still prefer the medium, but the large also works. But yeah, I would prefer the medium. And keep in mind, usually for activewear, I'm in between a small and a medium. I would definitely suggest to size up if you're in between, but I don't think you need to go even higher. Yeah. Like now I'm like, do I need to buy the matching top for this little bikini bottom? Because it's a cute print, right? But like I said, there's so many colors in that you can kind of just like find something that matches. But yeah, I'm happy to have a matching set here. I really do like this top as well. So far off the tops I've tried, this is my favorite for a small chest for sure. I don't think it's a good one for a bigger chested people if you want support, honestly. But like if you're a smaller chested person, like I think this is really, really cute. And yeah, if you want a high-waisted bottom, I think these are really nice. They have the right amount of cheeky. That's the amount of cheeky I prefer. And if you're like, oh, these prints are really cute, but I need something more coverage, I saw that they're gonna bring out more full coverage bottoms. I'm not sure if they're going to be like high-waisted, but they definitely are full coverage for the booty cheeks. So that's coming. And yeah, otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy these prints. I for sure do. I think it is really fun to see like something very unique. They also do have an activewear brand. I think it's called the Smile Club or something, where they sometimes take the same prints they have on their swimwear and put it on activewear. I have thought about trying them, but I haven't done it yet. And they usually have just basic things. Like, I think there's like 2 different sports bra tops or something. One pair of leggings, 1 pair of shorts, but like in very different prints. So I'm still thinking about trying them at some point. Just because the prints are so fun and so unique that I think it's kind of worth it. If you're into prints, you should definitely look into it. If you're more of a solid color person, they also have a lot of their items in solid colors. So you can get this in a solid color. You can get most of the tops in solid colors as well. There's like pink and green and I think there's something else, black. I think like there's definitely like a few different options if you're more into solid colors as well. Yes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know winter is coming, but you know, it's still fun to have some fun swimwear. And if you have any feedback, any suggestions, just leave it down in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Maybe you've tried Moana Bikini before. Maybe you're interested. Maybe you think the stuff is cute. Maybe you don't. Maybe you think it's too revealing. That's all okay. Everyone has different opinions and we can talk about it. If you like this video, give it your thumbs up. Also, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to my channel so you can get notified about all the new videos that are coming out. And yeah, you can also follow me on Instagram. You can also DM me there, but be aware I'm way more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. So if you want to see what you have to say, just drop it down in the comment box below and I'll get back to you. Yes, such a fun video. I'm always happy to see like the bright colors, the prints. I don't know, it makes me happy even though it took a while to get all these pieces together, you know. And like I said, I will see what they say about the top. If I have any more info, I can put it on the screen here, but otherwise, you know, it fits, it's okay. Yeah, it's a little adjustable in the back and whatever, so it's fine. Yes! Like I said, I'm always excited about colors. I love colors. Colors and prints, it's fun. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!